Alright, so hello and welcome to the stream. Shelving the great animation project for the sake of I don't have the willpower to go through and change up how everything is drawn, because I had to redraw basically the whole thing. Or at least the core portion of the lines. If I want to change it to just be an illustration, and the willpower is lacking at that point. So today we're going to start work on the Vtuber model for the Lunar New Year, which will be the core activity for the following month. Okay, so starting off with, yet again, the standard anatomy, which will then be changed into a different pose, or ideally turned into a different pose, because symmetrical poses are kind of boring. Let's just bring this down a bit more sharply here. To make the flags a bit thinner. Oh, like that. Okay, so kind of something like that for the base pose. Then the arms would be something like that. Don't like how the shoulders coming down is quite as much. I prefer something closer to this, where this is a lot rounder and pointed downwards to begin with. Personal preferences. Okay. Then what we want here is for the body to go. In the grey misty lines here that make up this part of the body, something like that. That look about right? I'll go something like that. Then chest line right across here. And the breast line will be all about here. That's good enough for a basic anatomy, I think. Alright, what do we want to do with the pose here? No straight. Let's go for forward body. just do something similar with my own, like what I do with my own model, and just change the bottom portion of the body to twist a little. Oh, woof. Change it so that this leg is pointed inwards a little bit. Let's go with this. Hello there. Happy I could help with those. There are more tutorials on the way, but they're gonna be full-length ones, and I am very much struggling to get through making all the props for all the parts. But there should be more Live2D be related tutorials down the line. Ones that will fit as shorts, because shorts are only 60 seconds, unfortunately. Also, there's more topics that you'd like covered. They might not fit in shorts, but I can try. Squeezing information into 60 seconds is always interesting. Oh. Let's see. Select group mission, as in just selecting a whole bunch of missions at the same time. Let's turn this more this way. Turn that, turn this, flatten this. Animating the whole thing, if it comes to when you're setting up movements, for the most part, you almost never want to be doing multiple objects at the same time. It's more of a workflow thing. Maybe it's just me, but I find it very difficult to try and group a lot of things together and act on them at the same time. That usually gets too messy to, one, look at, to work out what the heck you're actually working with, and two, to actually manage. Usually I just do them one by one. If everything runs the same parameter, then usually the biggest part is what I'll try to move first. And that will act as like a general guideline to what or how every other piece has to move around it. Well, that's how I like to do it. This link is too thick. Let's go like... I'm always a little iffy about making workflow related things, because when it comes down to it, workflow is very much dependent on each person. Like, some people like doing things one way, and whether it works for me, it may not work for you. It's kind of like, was it asking someone if you'll like the food they just had? It's like, well, I liked it, I don't know if you'll like it. It's like that kind of view. But if it helps, I can put that into the to-do list of, was it my workflow? If it ends up meshing with your workflow, then that'll be great. If it doesn't, hopefully you can take something away from it. That's the best I can say about workflow videos. But either way, I have to make a whole bunch of assets for long-form videos, so that's gonna be quite a while down the line. Well, at the very least, I want to make the long-form videos... the way I want to do them requires a lot of moving assets that are probably going to be one-time use and then thrown away. So it's going to be a lot of work per video compared to shorts, which I pretty much record, cut, and then it's ready to ship. Let's see. What the heck am I doing with this link here? Let's go more like this. That is not right. Let's go more forward here. But I do read comments on videos. I don't always reply to them if there's not really anything good to say, but If you have anything that you'd like to see, just slap it into a comment somewhere. I will generally see it. Ideally, if it's anything I need to be able to see later, then not into the stream chat. Stream chat, I have to turn on the stream and wait for the stream chat replay to get to it, so it's really hard to find. So ideally into video comments, or some people told me to make a Discord a while ago, so I do have a Discord that's sitting around not being used. So I think I have a... Hold on, let me just actually check this so I'm not just spitting on my ass. Yeah, there is a suggestion box on the Discord server that I made, so it's honestly not being used very much because someone told me to make it just so that they could post fan art that they ended up DMing to me instead of posting there. But I did set it up for the sake of setting it up, so it does exist, and the link should be in the description of the stream, I believe. It should still be live, I think. It's a lot of maybes, but I'm just gonna make this foot a bit flatter. Honestly, it's not hard to manage purely because it's not being used. No matter how sad that sounds. It turns out that when there's no activity on the server, it's very easy to manage. Because as you can very much tell on the stream right now, there's not that active of a community that I need to handle. And it was a server largely made to facilitate one person who didn't use Twitter. So... I think there's like literally like 2 or 3 people in the actual server, so make the foot I only ever really use Twitter to some extent, even though I have admittedly not used it as much since it rebranded. Less because of Elon and more because of what Elon did to it. Just the siding of this will work for legs. I have completely butchered this leg. What the heck happened to this leg? I want the legs to be thin, so the legs should be thin like so. Which means that this leg needs to come to here. Also, I will not be conversing that much on the Discord. I keep a very strict, the creator is not your friend policy for the stuff that I do, so I use the Discord server like a notice board, just for all intents and purposes, so everyone is aware of this fact. I should probably write that somewhere on the Discord as well, but if your main goal is to just look at or pass on things like video ideas that you'd like to see me touch on, that's a very good place, because that is very much a great spot for the creator to not be your friend. Is in suggestions. Let's see. Okay, I'll do legs like this. I want the legs to be slightly bent to begin with. So we need this leg to go forward a little bit, and then we need this leg to go back a little bit. Then this is like this into like... No, this is like this into this. Also, no promises on the delivery date of the videos. Once they start coming out, they should start coming out more regularly, because that means I have all the basic assets done that I need for videos. But beyond that, until that is done and the first videos start coming out, It's gonna be a while. It's like one of these days I'll become one of those content creators that can do weekly videos, even if I can't do daily. But now is not that day. Okay, so this will work for leg pose. Gotta keep the upper body straight. And then let me just actually do a separate. Okay, so this is base anatomy. And this is leg variation. Actually, just say pose variation. Okay, do I actually want to change the arm pose? We can keep the upper body fixed, but we can have the arms not be just straight down, because let's be real, straight down arms on a Vtuber model is very generic. Let's just put it that way. Can actually give off, have the character give off the type of energy with the arms. What do I want? Energetic? Or classy? No, probably not classy. This is the part that I haven't thought about. Let's see if there's actually something I can look at for this. That'll be neat. Reference. Let me see. Pose reference. Personality. Let's just see if there's something for this. There's things like confident, shy. Happy. Okay, things like that out of static poses. Maybe I'll go once again with a pose. Which way are my legs going right now? So I'm turning the body slightly that way, so how about we go arm down and bring the arm in front of the body. Let's bring this more up so that this is around the chest. Instead, can you bring this out more? Because I want the arm to move back a little bit, so it's like this. So go like that, go like that. Then I think this kind of pose is more work. It's supposed to... Go maybe something like this. What kind of energy does this give off? Because we want the knees to point inwards here. So the knee should be like this way, and then almost pointing inwards here. Hmm. Oh yeah, I need to look up the lion dance stuff again. Lion dance. What we're trying to work with is the scales of the dragon on the headpiece. Very vague. Yeah, I'm doing this very vague. But basically we want it to look furry on the outside, and then the inside. Yeah, let me just see if I can look at this. Alright, let's just stick that into there and zoom in. But what we want is like the scale part of the dragon, right? So we just go fur. Well, looking kind of like this, right? So we have the material in here, which is the underneath. And then the furry part on the outside, and we are putting that up in the earpiece, almost like ears or horns, or where the ears or horns would go. Oh, I guess that bit's actually a bit less important at this exact stage. Oh right. I also want, I'm not snapping. That I want, what are these things called? Chinese string ornament? What are these things called? I guess I'm looking them up. Knot? They're just called Chinese knots, so that's not helpful. Okay, fine. Chinese knot. What happens if I type in dragon after this? Yikes. Oh, there's actually one for Zodiac. Interesting. Okay, let me just bring this in. Okay, what are we looking at here? We are looking at something... We want this to dangle from the hairband, which is... about here. So we want to have the string here, then we want it to form like that. And what the heck is happening in there? Basically, it's what, a crisscross. Okay, so I think if I just color it in a way that makes it look like there's a pattern here. So basically, there's a pattern that goes across, formed by knots, that then also has the knots coming out of it. And then We can either hook that onto some extra thing like they do, or we can just go straight into the string ornament part, which is down. Then the circular thing, which is like a bulby, so everything goes into this. Then this is more knots. And then this goes into the loose string part that goes underneath. It's very large. Maybe we don't go that large. Yeah, let's not go that large. That doesn't seem very nice to look at. Also, while I'm still just quickly doing this, we want to go... Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, should the scales of the dragon be on top or below the hairband? Because below it could be sandwiched between the two pieces on the top and bottom of the hairband. Or on top, it would just sit on top. Alright, I also need to draw the dress on its own without the jacket on top. Let's see. Oh, that's bright. Let's make that darker. Hey, we're gonna make this come out a bit more so that like that, and then her cleavage will be right about there. Do we want to be able to see cleavage? Oh dear. Then we want to have this. I kind of want that to be up higher though. So this will wrap over. Let's just cut this part off. Do that, and then we'll go cut this off. So we want to bring this out into very much tight against where the breasts would be, right? that goes over and around the armpit. This will then go out over the chest. Then you'll have the bit that goes tight against the body line. Then to the bit where it splits, where we're going to have it split a little bit aggressively into the front. So we have a visible split coming through here. And then this will split into... this should actually look like... How's that to go? That looks really wide. But I wanted to more aggressively close in over the leg. Because I can do that because there's going to be a skirt underneath. So I don't have to worry about it being as crazily exposing the legs. Oh wait, this whole thing... How do I end up doing that? Where is... Turn the color off and take a look at these again. Do I need to reduce the waist a bit more? Alright, let us bring up some reference images again here. Let's see. I just need to bring this in more aggressively. Away from like around where the stomach is. And this has to hang out below here. Because we have this skirt coming out from here. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I should probably save before I have any weird accidents. Um. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, skirt will block the back part. But with the bit that is binded here, we can actually bring it together with the knot. Let's bring it up higher. Let's stretch this all the way across. Will that still look not completely ridiculous? Hmm. Hmm. What kind of dragon pattern do I want here? Is this time for the very casual looping round and round? Yeah, I think it's time for the very casual looping round and round. These dragons are really intense. There's no way I'm pulling that off. Hmm. Hmm. How does this dragon coil around the dress? Before I start worrying about a draw Shenlong. Hmm. That's a real wild one. The Chung San was a cool pal. And is there like a slightly less wild looking dragon? Oh well. Let's see. Open image, copy image, and we'll dump it here. Alright, now how the fuck do I draw Shenlong? Hmm. 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 How the fuck do you draw these dragons? Hmm. 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 Just look at all these dragon images. I can't not look at it and think it's Shinron. uh. Hmm. 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 This also has a wrap around the wrist. Don't know about like this guy dragon trying to crawl up the dress. If it's gonna be like that, then maybe. It's 100% better if I just do the more standard dragon, isn't it? What are dragons out here? Hmm. I'd like it to just be a single dragon rather than several, given it's a VTuber model that needs to be visible from the top half. Ah yes, another one of these dragons. Maybe I should just draw a cartoony dragon instead. As more within my capabilities. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Basically, I just need to figure out how to draw the main part of the dragon. And I feel like the rest of it I can actually freestyle. Let's be real, the way the legs are drawn into this thing is very freestyle. Hmm. 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 Alright, yeah. I think we'll go with the strategy of doing this in a simpler style here. So the main important bit is what? The lion-ish mane and the whiskers and the long snout. Those are the bits that I need to manage along with the serpentine body. Hmm. Hmm. So this will be the main. Hmm. 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 I have these clouds. These are interesting looking clouds. Hum, hum, hum. Hmm. What? um. What the fuck am I doing? Oh dear. Or do I go full crazy and do scales like this? I'm not gonna build all this up. Alright, actually, let's have a look at, let's open Clip Studio and have a look at some of the assets people have put up online. See if there's any textures for this or screen tones. To be smart about how I'm doing this. Alright, assets! Alright, let's see what happens if I go, dragon. Switch. Oh, there are templates, but there are no textures. Dragon fruit. Why the heck does anyone need a dragon fruit? What the heck is a dragon spear? That's just a spear that's been labeled as a dragon. Chubby dragon head. I don't need 3D things. I need a dragon print. Oh my god, there's actually... Well, that costs us stuff. That's very high detail. That's definitely worth that cost. Dragon. Oh, I can't pitch down. Okay, and then the rest of it's... What the heck is this pose? Why? Why does someone find a need to do that? Oh my. Okay, so there's no dragon print, unfortunately. I guess that's fine. Guess it's mostly a matter of me figuring out how to draw this dragon. Do we need more legs on this thing? Or should it just be a single snake serpent? Hmm. Hmm. That's the core part that's needed. Yeah, I could just simplify that. Well, I'm gonna have to really stare at one of these knots while working on that. Where is it? I feel like I could somewhat get away with just doing... Wait, so this is... Alright, I need to actually pay attention to what I'm doing here as well. We have this being pulled along lower than... Yeah, have a look at what kind of connections these supposed to kind of have. But either way, it's another kind of... not feel that goes over here. That has to go over the body. Okay, how much more do I need? Hair also needs to be a little bit visible coming around the back, doesn't it? Let's do something like that. Let's just... Do I line it in more detail? Probably looking at these scales, right? Or is it coming straight off the neck portion? It's not going to be as shiny, but it's still basically represent the same thing. What is this? That's just a brand. What is that? That That's supposed to be ear. The ear, that's the ear. What's this? So that's an eye, that's an ear. The nose is way up front, like a reindeer's nose. And you got the mane coming out. It's like what? Between the ear and the mouth? What the heck is this? Oh, either way, I'll do one more base layer here. This is dragon, and this is the wrist. Oh yeah, half the dragon's gonna be covered because I'm gonna have a jacket over the top of this. And then this is just gonna hang down to about like here. It's not even gonna get affected by body turning inwards. Maybe we should bring this in a bit more. Yeah, I'll figure out the shoes one day. Is that enough of a base? Okay, I think this is the bit where I then stop to stare at it and decide if I like this for a general base. Oh right, the head. Let me just chop the head off. And put this into a different layer. Is that good enough for me to start working on it? Really, do I want to zip the jacket at any point of the body? Why does the body feel wide? The body feels wide. Why does the body feel very wide? Should I bring that down to the crotch? Bring the jacket down to the crotch. Then that will end up one more. No, that is the crotch. Let's go like here. And then this will actually go over the arms. Alright, but anyways, finish up here for today. Mostly just wanted to get the base of the model done for today. Gotta look at a whole bunch of things in terms of possibilities, namely the dragon. Oh, wait. I think I might try to hide a whole bunch of stuff in these clouds. These clouds I think I can do. The dragon. We'll see. And this knot thing that I should probably keep a copy of somewhere. Actually, let's just keep a copy of this inside here. Yeah, just go over here somewhere. Do we keep these dragons? I can look find the dragons again. Alright, but anyways, that'll do it for today's session of Live2D Vtuber model art. Continue along with us further along into January. We're shelving the New Year's animation that passed the layer limit and don't have the heart to redo all the layers. Might finish that at some point, but that would just be probably a project on the side. And I have so many side projects right now that I really don't have time to deal with that. But either way, you want to see more of this model going through towards the Lunar New Year, which should be in February, as far as I remember. It should be February. That's the goal for the delivery date, given no interruptions from commissions or other things that might come up that will delay it. So you want to see that? Remember to subscribe or follow, depending where you're watching from. Leave a like because it helps me out. Shall see you all next time.